The scene opens with Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest, astride a graphene steed, his eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. He addresses the audience, his voice resonating with a blend of authority and mystery. Dillon E.T, ladies and gentlemen, warriors and scholars, gather round, for today I shall unveil to you the 5 symbols of war, as seen through the eyes of conquest. We journey into the heart of strategic thinking and tactical analysis, under the philosophical banner of Teleosemiotic Philosophy. Here, we shall explore how love, complexity, earth, character, and the very essence of Teleosemiotic philosophy itself, converge and intertwine in the theater of war. Love, the bond that forges armies. First, let us delve into love, the ember that ignites the forge of character and conquest. In the crucible of war, love is the bond that binds warriors together, uniting them in purpose and resolve. It is the love of comrades, the love of nation, and the love of a cause that fuels the indomitable spirit of those who take up arms. Love is the symbol of character's conquest, for it molds individuals into a cohesive force, a brotherhood of warriors who stand shoulder to shoulder in the face of adversity. As he speaks, images flash before the audience. Soldiers supporting one another, families sending off their loved ones to war, and leaders inspiring loyalty and camaraderie. Complexity, the labyrinth of strategic thought. Next, we descend into the labyrinth of complexity. Here, in the intricate web of warfare, we find the heart of strategic thinking. Complexity is the symbol of character's conquest in the realm of decision-making, for it is a tapestry woven from countless threads, where tactics, logistics, politics, and chance converge. Strategic thinkers navigate this labyrinth, embracing the unpredictable, making sense of chaos, and adapting to ever-changing circumstances. The audience is shown maps overlaid with battle plans, war rooms filled with strategists deep in thought, and soldiers executing maneuvers amidst the chaos of war. Earth, the crucible of conflict. Then, we plunge into the very earth upon which wars are waged. Earth represents the physical terrain, the battleground itself, and the environmental factors that shape the course of battle. It is the symbol of character's conquest through adaptability, for understanding Earth is paramount in strategic thinking. The lay of the land, the weather, and the cultural nuances are all elements that must be embraced. It is through mastery of Earth that warriors and commanders forge their character, learning to use the terrain to their advantage, whether it be a rocky hillside, a dense forest, or an urban sprawl. Images of diverse landscapes and armies adapting to various terrains flicker across the audience's minds. Character, the soul of warfare. As we ascend from Earth, we arrive at character, the very soul of warfare. Character is the embodiment of values, principles, and conduct in the crucible of battle. It is the symbol of conquest through morality, for it defines the ethos of warriors and nations alike. Character dictates whether we adhere to the rules of engagement, protect civilians, and treat prisoners of war with dignity. It is the guiding force that inspires leaders and shapes the destiny of armies. It is here that character, forged in the fires of love, complexity, and earth, reaches its pinnacle. Images of courageous leaders, honorable conduct in warfare, and the ethical choices that define character are vividly portrayed. Teleosemiotic philosophy, the unseen hand. And now, we reach the culmination of our journey, the very essence of teleosemiotic philosophy. It is the unseen hand that guides our actions, for every decision in war is a symbol, a sign with a purpose. It is the symbol of character's conquest through intellect. In war, every move, every maneuver, is a symbol with intent, a tactical choice, a strategic decision, a step towards victory. Teleosemiotic philosophy reminds us that war is a symbolic dance, where the signs and symbols we employ hold the power to shape the fate of nations and the destiny of individuals. An aura of mystique fills the air as the concept of teleosemiotic philosophy is unveiled, with ancient scrolls and enigmatic symbols surrounding Dillon E.T. Dillon E.T. So, as we conclude our journey through the 5 symbols of war, remember that character's conquest in the realm of strategic thinking is a tapestry woven from the threads of love, complexity, earth, and guided by the unseen hand of teleosemiotic philosophy. These symbols, intertwined and interwoven, illuminate the path to victory, and the essence of conquest itself. It is through understanding these symbols that we may unlock the true potential of strategic thinking in the theater of war. As Dillon E.T. concludes, his steed rears up, and the audience is left with a sense of awe and enlightenment, contemplating the profound interplay of these symbols in the realm of war and conquest. The scene opens in an ethereal realm, with Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation, standing amidst shimmering threads of knowledge that pulse with an otherworldly energy. She addresses the audience, her voice a melodic and enchanting echo. Seraphina, dear seekers of wisdom and knowledge, allow me to be your guide through the mesmerizing transformation of ideas, as we delve into the enchanting tapestry woven within this chat. Today, we shall embark on a journey of transformation, where concepts and themes intertwine, evolve, and blossom into profound insights. The theme that dances at the heart of this transformative tale is strategic thinking and tactical analysis, but it is a theme that shape-shifts, adapts, and evolves through 5 symbols of war: love, complexity, earth, character, and teleosemiotic philosophy. Love, the catalyst of metamorphosis. As we embark on this transformative odyssey, we encounter the symbol of love, a force that has the remarkable power to metamorphose individuals into a united front. Love serves as the catalyst, a chrysalis that transforms a disparate group of individuals into a cohesive, unyielding army. It is the cocoon from which character emerges, forged in the fires of camaraderie and shared purpose. The threads of knowledge shimmer and intertwine, forming a cocoon-like structure, from which characters and soldiers emerge, their bonds evident. Complexity, the alchemical crucible. Next, we venture into the realm of complexity, where transformation takes on the form of an alchemical process. Complexity is the crucible in which strategies evolve, where chaos and order blend into a symphony of ever-changing tactics. It is here that character undergoes a transformative journey, adapting and redefining itself with every shift in the battlefield's dynamic. Images of strategists and armies adapting to changing circumstances within the intricate web of warfare fill the surroundings. Earth, the shape-shifting terrain. From the crucible of complexity, we descend into Earth, where transformation takes on a shape-shifting quality. Earth represents the physical terrain, the battleground that molds and sculpts strategies. It is the canvas upon which character adapts, learning to navigate rocky cliffs, dense forests, and urban sprawls with fluidity and grace. It is in the transformation of earth that the seeds of victory are sown. The threads of knowledge take on the appearance of shifting landscapes, morphing from deserts to mountains to urban settings. Character, the phoenix of morality. Emerging from earth, we find ourselves in the presence of character, the very phoenix of morality and transformation. Character is the crucible in which values and principles are refined. It is here that transformation reaches its zenith, shaping the ethos of warriors and the destiny of nations. It is through the metamorphosis of character that leaders inspire, armies honor, and victories attain meaning. The surroundings are filled with images of heroic leaders, noble conduct, and the transformative choices that define character. Teleosemiotic Philosophy, the enigmatic elixir. Lastly, we are drawn into the enigmatic realm of teleosemiotic philosophy, a realm where symbols hold the elixir of transformation. In this arcane space, every sign, every symbol, is a catalyst for evolution, a portal to new possibilities. It is the unseen hand that guides strategies, the transformative force that weaves the fabric of conquest. It is here that the transformation of strategy reaches its zenith, transcending mere tactics and ascending to the realm of philosophy. The threads of knowledge take on a mystical quality, forming intricate symbols and patterns that seem to come alive. Seraphina. As we conclude our journey through the transformative tapestry of strategic thinking and tactical analysis, remember that each concept, each symbol, is a thread in the grand design of character's conquest. Through love, complexity, earth, character, and the enigmatic teleosemiotic philosophy, we witness the ever-evolving nature of strategic thinking. These symbols dance, intertwine, and metamorphose, revealing the true essence of transformation in the theater of war. With her words echoing in the minds of the audience, Seraphina raises her hands, and the threads of knowledge swirl around her, forming a breathtaking tapestry that captures the essence of transformation. Seraphina, may you carry with you the wisdom of this transformative journey, and may it guide your own path of evolution and conquest, wherever your adventures may take you. As the audience absorbs the profound insights of this transformative tale, Seraphina's form dissolves into a cascade of shimmering threads, leaving behind a sense of enlightenment and wonder. The scene opens with Arren Sawyer, a competitive master, standing before an audience of eager learners, his demeanor confident and his gaze sharp. He begins to address the crowd, his words laced with the wisdom of a seasoned strategist. Arren Sawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, warriors and tacticians, welcome to a realm where the art of war transcends the boundaries of time and place. Today, we embark on a journey into the depths of strategic thinking and tactical prowess, guided by none other than the enigmatic Dillon E.T. In this grand symphony of warfare, we shall explore the timeless principles of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, as expressed through the lens of our formidable Horseman of Conquest. The audience leans in, their anticipation palpable, as the theme of the chat is introduced. The Art of War, Unveiled. In the grand tapestry of conflict and conquest, the art of war reigns supreme as our guiding scripture. It is a tome that transcends generations, a compendium of strategy, tactics, and the indomitable spirit of warriors. The art of war, as Dillon E.T eloquently expresses, is more than mere words on ancient scrolls. It is the living embodiment of characters' conquest in the theater of war. Images of ancient scrolls bearing the wisdom of the art of war come to life, depicting the timeless principles that have shaped countless battles. Love, the unseen binding force. First, we delve into the enigma of love, the unseen binding force that unites armies and empowers warriors. As Dillon E.T reminds us, love is not a mere emotion, but the very essence of character's conquest. It is the camaraderie forged in the crucible of war, the love for one's comrades, and the dedication to a shared cause. Love is the unifying thread that weaves character into the fabric of a formidable force. Images of soldiers rallying together, embracing comradeship, and leaders inspiring loyalty fill the minds of the audience. Complexity, the strategic labyrinth. Our next stop is complexity, the intricate web of warfare where strategy is forged. It is here that the true test of character's conquest unfolds. Complexity is the symbol of tactical genius, a labyrinth of decisions, logistics, and ever-changing circumstances. Just as Sun Tzu taught us, navigating this labyrinth is the hallmark of a master strategist, where adapting to the unpredictable is as vital as planning for the known. The audience envisions war rooms filled with strategists meticulously planning their moves, a tapestry of decisions being woven. Earth, the battlefield itself. Now, we descend upon Earth, the very crucible of conflict. As Dillon E.T elucidates, Earth represents the tangible battlefield and the environmental factors that shape our destiny. It is the symbol of character's conquest through adaptability, where understanding the lay of the land, the weather, and the cultural nuances become paramount. Earth is the canvas upon which the art of war is painted. Images of diverse landscapes and armies adapting to various terrains flicker across the audience's minds. Character, the heart of the warrior. As we ascend from Earth, we arrive at character, the very soul of warfare. Character is the embodiment of values, principles, and conduct in the crucible of battle. It is the symbol of character's conquest through morality, where warriors and nations define their ethos. It is character that distinguishes honor from dishonor, justice from injustice, and courage from cowardice. Images of courageous leaders, honorable conduct in warfare, and the ethical choices that define character are vividly portrayed. In the footsteps of Dillon E.T. Indeed, in the footsteps of Dillon E.T., we uncover the wisdom of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, as it applies to the realm of character's conquest. Love, complexity, earth, and character, all of these elements converge to shape the art of war. And it is through our understanding of these principles that we embark on a journey toward mastery. Arren Sawyer's voice resonates with authority and passion as he concludes his monologue, leaving the audience with a sense of enlightenment, ready to explore the profound intricacies of strategic thinking in the art of war, just as Dillon E.T. had illuminated for them. The scene shifts as Bobbert, the ancient advisor, steps forward, his presence commanding the attention of the audience. With the wisdom of ages in his voice, he begins to speak, his words resonating with the weight of history and strategy. Bobbert. Dear seekers of knowledge and wisdom, as we conclude this mesmerizing journey through the interwoven threads of strategic thinking and tactical analysis, I stand before you as the ancient advisor, ready to weave the final chapter of this grand tale. Together, we have embarked on a remarkable odyssey, guided by three formidable figures who have illuminated the path of characters' conquest in the theater of war. The audience's attention is riveted as they await the culmination of this transformative tale. Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation. First, we were graced by the presence of Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation, whose melodic voice carried us through the enchanting tapestry of ideas. She unveiled the transformative power of love, complexity, earth, character, and teleosemiotic philosophy. Love, as the catalyst, binds individuals into a united front. Complexity, the alchemical crucible, refines strategies in the fires of chaos. Earth, the shape-shifting terrain, molds character to navigate diverse landscapes. Character, the phoenix of morality, defines the ethos of warriors. And finally, teleosemiotic philosophy, the enigmatic elixir, guides every symbol and sign on the path to victory. Bobbert gestures, and the audience recalls the vivid images of transformation, each concept blooming and evolving like a flower. Arren Sawyer, the competitive master. Next, we were led by Arren Sawyer, a competitive master, whose confidence and sharp insights illuminated the timeless principles of Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Love, complexity, earth, and character, all were unveiled as essential elements of character's conquest. Love binds armies and empowers warriors. Complexity challenges strategists in the labyrinth of decisions. Earth, the crucible of conflict, tests adaptability. And character, the heart of the warrior, defines the ethos of warfare. The audience nods in agreement, recalling Arren Sawyer's commanding presence and his profound interpretation of The Art of War. Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest. And finally, we were graced by the presence of Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest, whose authority and mystery led us through the 5 symbols of war. Love, as the bond that forges armies, unites warriors in purpose and resolve. Complexity, the labyrinth of strategic thought, challenges tacticians to navigate chaos and adapt. Earth, the crucible of conflict, teaches adaptability to the lay of the land. Character, the soul of warfare, defines the ethos of leaders and nations. And teleosemiotic philosophy, the unseen hand, guides every symbolic move in the grand dance of conquest. The audience's minds are filled with images of Dillon E.T astride his Graphene Steed, each symbol of war coming to life before their eyes. Bobbert, as we reflect upon the wisdom of Seraphina, Arren Sawyer, and Dillon E.T, we must recognize that their teachings converge and intertwine in the grand tapestry of strategic thinking. Love, complexity, earth, character, and teleosemiotic philosophy, all are essential threads in the fabric of character's conquest. It is through the understanding of these symbols that we unlock the true potential of strategic thinking, not just in the theater of war, but in all aspects of life. Bobbert's voice takes on a solemn tone as he imparts his final message to the audience. Bobbert, dear seekers, as you leave this enchanted realm of knowledge and wisdom, carry with you the profound insights of this transformative tale. Let the lessons of love, complexity, earth, character, and teleosemiotic philosophy guide your path. Embrace the transformative power of these symbols, for they are the keys to victory, whether on the battlefield or in the pursuit of your own aspirations. May you, like the ancient advisors of old, embody the wisdom of character's conquest and led with prudence and precision. With these words, Bobbert nods to the audience, and as the scene fades, the audience is left with a deep sense of enlightenment and the enduring wisdom of strategic thinking and tactical analysis.